Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Robot Wars Reborn Cup Season 3. Today, actually, is the start of the series semifinals. We've got 8 of the 16 remaining bots ready to fight it out for only 3 spots in the grand final. 6 total once we complete the next episode. And we are really down to the cream of the crop. We've got the best bots here. We've got strong bots, we've got seeded bots, we've got pretty much everything you could ask for. Lots of carnage, parts to get ripped off. The only thing we don't have is any blood, because they're bots without any blood. And all of the blood, I think, rushed up to Rich's head. Right, Rich?
Thanks so much, Nick. Welcome to the semifinals, folks. For real this time. Now, I don't want to put you all in a rush, but you guys have the option to come fly by night to witness the upcoming Caress of Steel, as our remaining contenders will battle it out like it's the year 2112. Now we may end up bidding a Farewell to Kings, where we witness parts go flying sky high into the northern hemispheres, courtesy of some loud bombastic impacts that will leave behind some permanent waves, all coming at you through these moving pictures. Now, these robots won't have to worry about any bad radio signals, for they are constantly dealing with grace under pressure. But they will do the best to entertain you as you watch it all through your power windows. Now, I know these rush puns are already getting to you guys and you want to kill me for them, but please, for goodness sake, hold your fire, because once I say the magic word, presto, our contestants will be out there to roll the bones and do the best they can to represent their real-life counterparts. And by the way, this is all a test for echo. How do I sound to you guys? I hope I'm not leaving behind any vapor trails or anything, am I? Do I sound clear to you guys? Send me some feedback. Anyway, it is time to unleash the snakes and arrows, because according to the Clockwork Angels, it is time to begin the semifinals. So, here are the first 8 series semifinalists, all set for round 1 in semifinals Heat A. We got Gemini, the first ever clusterbot to make it this far in competition, drawn against the defending champ Can Opener. Well, that's unfortunate. Behemoth and Supernova will face each other in a rematch from Robot Wars Series 5, back when Supernova was brand spanking new. And then we have Firestorm and Iron Awe ready to engage in a flipper frenzy. Well, I can't call it a flipper frenzy because Iron Awe has an axe. Cheater. But leading things off tonight, it's the vertical spinning disc of Aftershock against the number 7 seed, M2.
From Reading and Gravesend, Aftershock.
Aftershock has been absolutely vicious back in Heat I, with dominant victories over Androne 4000, Concussion, and the number 4 seed Eruption. That vertical spinner is proven to be quite deadly. Can he keep the destructibility factor alive tonight?
From Taunton in Hampshire, seeded number 7, M2.
M2 became the first seeded machine this season to successfully win a heat, being the victors of Heat F, as well as victors over Ripper, Cassius, and King Bee Powerworks. He made it this far last season. Let's see if he can progress even further this season.
Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1, activate.
Let the semifinals begin, with Aftershock spinning up his weaponry and M2 on the run, trying to avoid that spinner, but that does not seem to be working out for him very well. It's definitely not working out for him very well. He is getting tumbled end over end by that spinner of Aftershock, who slams M2 into the pit release button and into the corner. M2 taking a lot of punishment very early on, losing pieces of his roll cage, getting flipped up in the air end over end. Aftershock being absolutely vicious from the start. Can he get M2 out of the arena? Yes, he can. M2 is thrown over the wall and out of the contest, and Aftershock take the first spot in round 2 of the semifinals. Here are the final seconds of M2's run in this season. Well, what a shocking display by Aftershock right there. M2 getting the boot in less than a minute. He is gone. Just like that. The number 7 seed is out. Aftershock shall continue on to round 2. And next up for round 1, it's Firestorm versus Ironaw.
From Durham, Firestorm.
Firestorm was the clear winner of Heat C after he flipped the Revolutionist, Rapid, and Saint Aggro out of his way. He did struggle greatly in the past, but now he's finally getting some recognition. Was he lucky to make it this far, or does he truly have what it takes to go all the way?
From Lowham in Somerset, Ironaw.
Winners of Heat E, Ironaw used his Axe Flipper combo to dominate Agrobot, the number 8 seed Magnetar, and Cherub to make his way here to the series semifinals. Let's see if he can assert his dominance here and go all the way. Let's not take that out of context, shall we?
Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
So, it's the yellow and orange robot against the yellow and, well, all yellow robot, I should say. And Ironaw with an early hit right there with the axe, scoring first blood right there. Ironaw gouging a hole into the side of Firestorm, who just opened up the pit. Will Firestorm push Ironaw down that pit, or will it be the other way around, perhaps? Hopefully we'll see soon enough. And Ironaw with a swing and a miss as they both go over the flame pit, and as you can clearly see here, both bots are so low to the ground. Firestorm is having so much trouble getting under Ironaw, and Ironaw having the same issue as well, as he swings and misses with the axe again, and he's now pushing Firestorm towards the drop zone. Firestorm able to back away from it before he ended up getting crushed by whatever we had dangling from the ceiling of the arena. Ironaw swings and misses again. Firestorm with such a low profile design, it's very difficult for Ironaw to get a hit with the axe while attacking Firestorm from the front. And both robots performed very well during their heats, and now here they're not able to do anything. They're just sort of running and bumping into each other like bumper cars. We expected more between these two machines, and so far, we've gotten next to none of that. Ironaw pushing Firestorm back into the wall. Firestorm getting pinned momentarily, and he gets chased across the corner patrol zone and into an angle grinder. And they are still struggling with getting under each other. Not a single flip scored. Firestorm able to avoid getting pushed into the pit by Ironaw, who chases Firestorm into the corner patrol zone again. Come on, guys. We want to see some action here. Do something. Oh, Firestorm's under Ironaw. Can he get a flip in? No. Ironaw spins off of Firestorm before he could do anything. This is so disappointing. Firestorm with a golden opportunity right here, but it ended up being a wasted opportunity. I just may end up falling asleep here. What? Huh? What? Oh, sorry. I actually did fall asleep. And it's gonna go to the judges. Thank God that boring snore fest is finally over. That fight was so painful to sit through. I'm gonna need some ibuprofen here. But regardless, the judges had to make a decision based on what very little there was during that fight. And that wasn't even a fight. That was a snooze fest, because I actually did fall asleep during that. Anyway, the judges award points on aggression, damage, strategy, and control. And let me tell you, there was absolutely none of that at all during the past 3 minutes. Well, actually, there was a little bit of something. And that little bit of something was damage done to Firestorm by that one single early hit from the axe of Ironaw. Yes, because of that, Ironaw wins, Firestorm loses. Quite frankly, I would rather they both lose. But according to the rules, there must be one winner of every match, no matter what. Bite me. Anyway, let's move on to what I can assure you all would be a much better and more violent matchup, that being Behemoth and Supernova.
From Hemel Hempstead, Behemoth.
Behemoth definitely stepped up his game after falling in round 1 last season. Proud winner of Heat J after knocking out Mortis, Black Hole, and Dantomkia. Luck be in the air for him tonight, but a great challenge awaits him at the opposite side of the arena.
From Surrey, Supernova.
Since the start of this season, Supernova has embarked on a quest to reclaim his crown, with a clean sweep in Heat K, destroying Cyclone, Sir Chromalot, and Gemini. Will Supernova be the first official repeat champion of the Robot Wars Reborn Cup?
Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
Behemoth is going to be testing his mettle here against Supernova, who took his time spinning up his weapon. Behemoth with a couple of lifts there with that scoop, and also getting a little nick with the axe as well. How sturdy will that plow of Behemoth be against the spinner of Supernova? Well, Supernova is attacking Behemoth from the side and from behind, and taking off a piece from behind as well as a piece of the scoop. Behemoth already in major trouble, losing a piece of his armament right here, courtesy of the armament of Supernova, who is already looking to go in for the kill. Behemoth is now smoking dangerously close to oblivion. He is now fighting for survival here, and the fight ends here for Behemoth. See, I told you, that fight was far more entertaining than whatever the hell Firestorm and Ironaw mustered up for us. Anyway, Behemoth completely dismantled, Supernova is through, and last up for round 1, it's Gemini and the champ can opener.
From St. Leather Odyssey, Gemini.
I mentioned Gemini briefly while talking about Supernova, and Gemini had one heck of a journey so far, beating the 11th seed, the Alien, and knocking out Cobra in record time before defeating Saint Aggro and then Dantomkia to earn a wild card here in the semifinals.
From West Bromwich, Birmingham, the number 1 seed, can opener.
After losing a controversial judge's decision to Lightning, Can Opener met Gemini briefly in the Wild Card Desperado tournament along with Typhoon 2, but Typhoon 2 went ahead and kicked both their asses, and now Can Opener's here, and he's looking to be the first repeat champion of the Robot Wars Reborn Cup as well.
Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1.
So, it's the battle of the wild card. Can Opener with a grab on Gemini's flipper right there, but only for a moment. Gemini now able to escape as both halves turn Can Opener right on his head. And Can Opener can run either way up. He's still a threat, whether he's upside down or right side up. Can Opener on the flipper of Gemini, who's just pushing Can Opener, not bothering with a flip because they know that Can Opener is a threat no matter which way up he is facing. And Gemini can be a threat too, as we can see here, popping Can Opener up in the air again. Gemini opening up the pit as Can Opener is focused on one half of Gemini, the other half coming in. Gemini with a clamp on the rear spike of Can Opener, but not able to do much there as Can Opener gets flipped on his head and back on his feet. Can Opener being tumbled over and over like a pancake, as he is struggling to get a good grab on Gemini. Well, he just did right there and is able to avoid getting another flip or two from the twin trouble Gemini. As Gemini is trying to get under Can Opener and go for another flip. Can Opener on his side and flip toward the wall. And Cease had just been called. What happened there? I don't know, but here's the moment where Cease is called. Can Opener thrown against the wall, and we're going to have to restart the fight for some reason.
Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so apparently Can Opener cracked the arena wall as he got thrown into it by Gemini. That's why we had to restart. Honestly, how fragile is this arena? And why did the drop zone go off when there was nobody there? Seriously, what is with the people operating the hazards around here? Can't we have at least one other competent employee besides myself and Nick? Is that too much to ask for? Ugh. Anyway, I'm losing track on what's happening here. Can Opener appears to be upside down, given that his claws are closer to the floor. Oh, now he's on his side. That's not a good position for Can Opener to be in, but Gemini, with a little love tap, puts Can Opener back on his wheels as he slams half of Gemini hard into the arena wall. That was a nice counter attack there by Can Opener. After this moment right here, stuck on his side, had Gemini left him alone, surely Can Opener would have been counted out, but no. He fell back on his wheels, went back on the attack, and slammed half of Gemini into the arena sidewall. And now Can Opener's on top of the arena sidewall, but only momentarily, as one half of Gemini lost the flipper completely. Can Opener is munching away on the half of Gemini that lost the flipper. The other half coming in to try to save his twin brother, as Can Opener is intent on doing some more damage to the damaged half of Gemini. The other half trying to distract Can Opener to prevent him from causing more damage to his sibling. Can Opener running off and retreating to go for another attack and cause more damage, and he did so right there, taking a wheel off of that half of Gemini and a piece of the flipper off the other half of Gemini. Can Opener doing all the damage here. There goes the wheel right there from that half of Gemini, as Can Opener now goes after the other half, and the other half had lost his flipper completely. So both halves of Gemini are now completely weaponless. One half of Gemini nearly motionless, and so is the other half as well. The other half of Gemini losing two wheels courtesy of the claws of Can Opener, who is munching away and looking to finish off that half of Gemini, and he is about to do so, and he's done so. That's one half of Gemini gone. The other half now fighting the champ on his own without a flipper and with only one working wheel. Can Opener, oh, Can Opener, don't go in the pit. Can Opener, you had me worried sick there for a second. I thought you were going to fall in the pit, but no. Can Opener takes off the remaining wheels of Gemini and goes in for the kill. And Can Opener has single-handedly dismantled and disabled both halves of Gemini. Look at that. Can Opener very nearly gone down that pit, but he managed to stay out of there and finish off the second half of Gemini for the knockout victory. So, the champ is still alive. Can Opener through to round 2 with Supernova, Iron Awe, and Aftershock. And here's how they are set for round 2. We have a battle of the two Robot Wars Reborn Cup champions, Supernova and Can Opener. That ought to be an exciting match. But Aftershock and Iron Awe will lead things off. Now, the losers of these two matches will not be eliminated, but instead, whoever wins these next two matches will automatically be through to the grand final. The losers will fight each other in round 3 for the third spot in the series grand final. But first, let's find out who our first two series grand finalists will be.
Stand by. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
Alright, here we go with round 2 of the semifinals. Aftershock's up to speed and turning Iron Awe up on his end, chewing away his underside and throwing him out of the arena! Holy crap, that was quick! Aftershock pulling off a very speedy victory here over Iron Awe, wasting no time at all, getting under Iron Awe, tilting him over the wall, out of the arena, and he is through to the series grand final, just like that. Tough luck for Iron Awe. Congratulations to Aftershock.
Cease.
Well, at least Iron Awe didn't get destroyed by Aftershock. He was only thrown out, but still, he had to head back to the pits and make some preparations because he's going to have to go through one extra fight if he wants to get to the grand final himself, where Aftershock is heading to right now. And now, it is time for the former champion Supernova to face the current champion Can Opener for the next spot in the grand final.
Robot ears, stand by. 3, 2, 1, activate.
Okay, you might want to avert your eyes, folks. This could get ugly. Can opener with a couple of grabs already on Supernova, who got his weapon up to full speed. Can opener got his claws wide open and is nipping away at the former champ. He is doing everything he can to break off that weapon of Supernova, but it's Supernova who breaks Can Opener's weapon first, taking off the tip of Can Opener's left claw right there. Can Opener now basically with half a weapon, and same thing with Supernova. There goes the disc, and he is now smoking. Oh no, Can Opener is smoking. I thought the smoke was coming from Supernova for a second. So Can Opener is taking all the damage here, and he is taking more damage from Supernova as I speak. Supernova is still able to dish out some major punishment, and he is looking to finish off the champ right here. Can Opener is now on the run, fleeing for his life, and Supernova is right there to finish him off. Can Opener is destroyed by the bot, who was as great as he is right now. But that may change because Supernova is now through to the grand final once more. Supernova in the grand final again, something he was denied entry to last season thanks to Pulsar and the Wild Card Selection Committee. And Can Opener, with his second loss this season, is still not yet out of it. He now has to fight Ironaw in the third and final round of the semifinals. The winner joins Aftershock and Supernova in the grand final. The loser goes home for good.
Ironaw. Can opener.
Robot ears, stand by. 3, 2, 1, activate.
Can the champ keep himself in the contest, or will Ironaw put an end to his reign once and for all? It all depends on the outcome of this final battle tonight. Can Opener already with a couple of grabs on the face of Ironaw, pinching his cheeks, and not in a good way. Those claws are razor sharp. Ironaw getting under and striking with the axe on Can Opener, and firing with the flipper and missing. Can Opener, a very nippy machine, but not nippy enough to avoid that flip right there from Ironaw, but that won't matter all that much. Can Opener can run either way up, and now that his claws are lower to the floor, not anymore, he's right side up again. Ironaw getting some flips in with that flipper right here, turning Can Opener back right side up, keeping him at bay. Can Opener trying to get more grabs in. Ironaw trying to throw Can Opener away from him to prevent him from causing more damage. Otherwise, that could happen. Ironaw is now smoking and is now defeated by the champ. Can Opener through to the grand final. He still has a shot to defend his title. And with that, we shall bid adieu to Ironaw. Well, what a sad way for Ironaw to go. Just one win away from entering the grand final, but his hopes and dreams were literally crushed by the defending champ. Can Opener is through with Aftershock and Supernova to the grand final. That's half the field filled already, and we shall fill in the other half of that field in the next episode. Nick, any idea on who might take the remaining spots in the grand final?
And we're down to just 3 remaining. Aftershock, Supernova, and Can Opener. All 3 of which have looked like incredibly strong competitors for the title at the end of the campaign. It could really go to any one of those 3, but also it could go to any of the 3 that come out of next week's episode. And as much as I'm glad to see that we're getting real good bots in the grand final and that it should be spectacular, I'm going to be sad with some of the bots we lost. Ironaw, you had a chance. You look like you could do something, so keep doing what you're doing. M2, you were fun. You've always been just a nibbly little bastard. You're hard to catch. You're quick, you're small, you're fun. But of course, being a fan of this bot in real life, the one I will miss most is Gemini. They were so exciting this year, and it was such a nice surprise to see them winning fights, setting records, taking on the top dogs. He had a rough-ass schedule, so we'll see what his seed ends up being for Season 4. But we still got a long way to go till that happens. And we still got a lot of action until the grand final. So make sure you come to the channel next week, Semi-Final B, where we're going to do the same thing over again, and we're going to finalize the finale. Thank you for watching. Have a good night.